Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson on Doglimov's teaching techniques, Teach Like a Champion. I am Jayana Costa Tavera, and I am one of your instructors for this session. I hope you are all ready to dive into some exciting learning. If you have questions or if you know the answer to my questions, just click the raise hand button on your screen. So, are we clear, class? So, okay, let's start the discussion. So, just give me a minute to present my PowerPoint. So last session, we discussed about wait time. Now we will also discuss another teaching technique, which is the number 62. Just like what I discussed last session, it is the range of teaching techniques. It has 62 factors, right? So now we will tackle the 62nd factor. And it enhances our classroom instruction and improve student engagement and learning outcomes. So basically, these teaching techniques are designed to have a structured and supportive learning environment. So, did you understand, class? Are we clear with this? Okay. Now, the outline of our topic for today are the joy factor as a teaching technique, its examples, functions, and importance. Our objectives is at the end of our 10-minute lesson, you as my students will be able to define joy factor as a teaching technique in a classroom setting, apply joy factor in answering questions during classroom discussion. Also, to speak out the importance of joy factor in answering during classroom discussion. So now let's tackle teaching technique 62, which is joy factor. So before we dive into this joy factor, does anyone of you know or have any idea about this joy factor? Okay, it can be the joy that we felt during discussions. Let's dive more on what its definition. So this joy factor is a teaching technique that is designed to incorporate elements of fun and excitement into learning. Let me give you a storytelling. Back when I was in college, there are teachers that are really boring and there are teachers that are humorous. So I hope I am not one of those teachers that are on your boring list, because we cannot be funny or happy all the time inside the classroom, because our goal is to teach you our lesson, right? So this teaching technique, this drive factor, is to emphasize the importance of creating a positive, engaging classroom environment where students find joy in learning. So if you find joy in learning, you will be able to do better in your studies. So this also involves deliberately adding moments of playfulness or celebration to help make learning enjoyable. So what are these moments? There are elements of joy factor or examples. So what are those? Examples are celebration of success. This could be verbal praise, hand gestures, or fan classroom rituals. So can you give an example? So this can be very good, nice answer, nice try if you didn't get the answer, hand gestures, clapping if your classmates got the correct answer, and fun classroom rituals. Another one is games and friendly competition. These are game-like activities or friendly competition quizzes set up like games or team-based learning challenge. So we are familiar with groupings, right? So if our teacher give us groups, automatically we have an activity, just like quizzes, Jeopardy, or assembling of puzzles and other fun activities. Another one is humor. Humor is light humor or fun anecdotes related to the lesson that can make the content more accessible and memorable. So there are really funny teachers, which makes the topic more memorable or accessible to them. But not all teachers can be humorous. And that is their asset if they can be this type of teacher. Lastly is celebrating curiosity. This one is rewarding inquisitiveness. The students are asked provoking questions, and this can reinforce that learning is about exploration and discovery. So when your teacher asks you provoking questions and if you answer this correctly, the feeling is good, right? It's like you have fulfillment because you answered a question that is hard, not just for you, but for your classmates too. After the examples, just a recap about the examples. It's about the celebration of success, games and friendly competition, humor, and celebrating curiosity. So why this joy factor is important? So as I said a while ago, there are boring teachers. So this is to entail an academic rigor with joy. It also ensures that the students should not only engage with material but also form a positive association with learning. Okay, can you give more importance of joy factor aside from what I said? Mhm. This is to keep the positive or joyful environment within the class. With that, did you understand, class? The functions or the definition of joy factor, its examples and importance? Okay, now I have 5 questions for you to answer if you really did understand my topic. First one is, define the joy factor as a teaching technique under a classroom setting. Okay, the answer is this one. Next question. What are the elements of joy factor technique? Give 3 examples. Okay, under celebration of success, there's verbal praise, hand gestures, classroom rituals. Under games and friendly competitions, there's quizzes, team-based learning challenge, and puzzle games. Under humor, there's like humor or fun anecdotes in order for the students to get the topic more memorable or accessible. Last is the celebrating curiosity, the reward that you get after answering a provoking question. Question number 3. Does the joy factor technique helps you in engage classroom discussion? Okay, this is the answer. Second to the last, what do you think are the importance of factor in classroom discussion? Yes, you got it right. The answers are positive emotional engagement and active learning. And the last one, this is for all. Can you share a moment from your childhood that exemplifies joy factor? So all of you have different answers because this is a case-to-case basis scenario. So we don't have the same childhood memories, right? So as for me, this is my answer. Mhm. So just a brief recap, class. What is joy factor? That is the element that is included within a classroom discussion in order to have a positive and engaging classroom environment. What are the examples? Classroom activities, humor, provoking questions, and okay. Importance. What are the importance of teaching techniques? Mhm. This is to include, or this is to entail a positive classroom environment. This is to push the students to give better answer by giving them a So what are the importance of classroom environment? Can you give, class? Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So the importance of joy factor in a classroom is to have a positive classroom environment, mm-hmm, and to praise the students if they give the right answer, and to make the discussion fun and not boring. Okay, those answers are correct. So did you understand our topic for today, class? So that is all for today, class. I hope you learned something. Goodbye.